We are gathered here today to remember, to show our respect, to honor, and to salute those brave men and women who stepped forward when duty called. We are gathered here to celebrate their contribution to freedom and democracy in our country. But we must not forget our active duty soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and National Guardsmen who at the very moment stand ready to protect us from the threat of terrorism. We need to show our men and women in the military that America cares about them and that we are grateful for their dedication, their loyalty, and their sacrifice to preserve our American way of life.
Attention! Proceed! Heard!
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord, remember those who serve us now. Protect them as they protect us. Bless them for the selfless acts of courage and bring them home safe.
I'm privileged for me to present to you our guest speaker, Mr. Marvin Dennis Charleston.
Obviously, I was raised to serve my country and to die for my country. When my time to serve came, I enlisted and volunteered for submarine duty. When asked why submarines, the answer was simple: better pay, better food, and no bullets flying around inside the sub. I'm quoting one of my instructors at the submarine school. He taught us a lot of nice little quotes, but I can't repeat most of them here in front of the ladies. The submarines that I served on were nuclear powered with the capability of carrying and firing nuclear weapons, missiles, and torpedoes. Our mission was to be a nuclear deterrent against communism and the Soviet Union. For 3.5 years, my life was top secret. I couldn't even tell my mama when and where I was going. I didn't know who I was, where I was, and when I was going to come home. I completed 6 successful patrols, as Reuben mentioned earlier, and I just added that up. That was over 455 days that I spent underwater. Now, while I was serving, it was in the late 60s, during the middle of the Cold War, and we were at war. We trained each and every day, whether we were in port or at sea. We were ready. To the best of my knowledge, a nuclear missile or torpedo was never fired from a submarine. But in April of 1989, when that Berlin Wall came down, I felt that I had won my war. And then when the Soviet Union dissolved a couple of years later, I knew I had won my war. In closing, I'd like to say I appreciate y'all for attending today's ceremony. And remember, we are one nation under God. Thank you.
Of their support, we are presenting him with a VFW Certificate of Appreciation. Commander.
Thank you. They say we're proud to have a good sheriff too, for all the help that we've been having every year after year.
Whenever you're learning about history, remember the veterans. They were part of all that history that you read about at school. Again, congratulations and thank you for all the work that you did as our armed veterans.
Attention! Forward! Fire! Prepare to fire! Ready! Aim! Fire! Aim! Fire! Aim! Fire! Cease fire! Present!